What up guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to catch alpha Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus, since alpha Pokemon are some of the strongest starting Pokemon you can get without even having to do much. For example, one of my favorite alpha Pokemon I caught was this alpha Ursaring, and you don't even have to evolve him or anything, he's already evolved. So I'll show you how to catch alpha Pokemon and some extra tips and tricks to make it a little easier. So the first method to catching an alpha Pokemon is probably the more obvious one, where you battle the alpha Pokemon you want to catch, and then throw a Pokeball at it when it's weakened. However, that doesn't really always work and might just end up in making the alpha Pokemon angry while he smashes through your whole team. Which, by the way, if you decide to battle an alpha Pokemon, throw your weakest Pokemon at him first, because whatever Pokemon you have out first is getting ran through. The best way to catch an alpha Pokemon, which can still be a little tedious early on in the game, is to straight up catch them. But there are some tips and tricks to make it a little easier, even at the beginning of the game. Like, you can catch these guys really early on. You're obviously going to want the best Pokeballs you have unlocked, so obviously the farther you are into the game, it's going to be a little easier, but I swear, a lot of people sleep on these heavy balls. The throwing range sucks, but it increases the catch rate by a lot. Same with the great balls, which don't appear to have the catch rate of the heavy ball, but if you see here, when I caught this alpha Ursaring, I had like 7 attempts with heavy balls, and then the first great ball I throw gets them. That's obviously just luck. I've had a lot more luck with the heavy balls than anything, but if you have great balls unlocked, you can use those too, so you don't have to actually get as close. Either way, if you don't have great balls unlocked, use heavy balls, and even if you do have great balls, try to use the heavies if you can get close enough. The second thing that increases your catch rate are berries, which different Pokemon seem to like different ones, which are listed in the description of that berry, but very few don't like the blue Oran berry, which is probably the most common berry too. If you're aiming at the alpha Pokemon with the left trigger, you can see while he's in the process of eating it, the color of the diamond should get lighter, meaning he's easier to catch. So you want to throw the ball while he's eating the berry. The most important thing you need to do though is hit the alpha Pokemon in the back, because that makes it so much easier to catch them. So if their back isn't turned to you, you're going to want to stay crouched and get behind them before they're done eating that berry. If you run or roll towards them, they're going to hear you. You should crouch like everywhere when you're near an alpha Pokemon. So to summarize, what you want to do to catch an alpha Pokemon is bait the alpha Pokemon with a berry like I do here, and then once they're eating that berry, throw your heavy ball or whatever your best Pokeball is at their back. If it doesn't get them, just throw another berry and then throw another ball. Sometimes it can be a little annoying. Other Pokemon will try to attack you while you're trying to catch this alpha Pokemon and all that. But if something like that happens, you just run away and come back. But yeah, any of these tips help with catching any Pokemon in general, but especially with the alpha Pokemon since they're harder to catch. But that's pretty much it. If you have any additional tips or videos you want to see next in Pokemon Legends Arceus, just leave them down in the comments. See ya.